Give me that drama, give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time!
Come on, get ready! I'm number one! Round one. Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Oh, whiffs the drive impact. Throws him down. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. All right, they throw them into the corner. They're looking to keep the pressure on and do some damage. All right, what's coming up next? Nice tech. Knockdown. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Goes with the projectile for their opening shot. Sticks the jump in. Decides to meet them in the air. Throws them to negate the block. Rushes that off and keeps going. Player 1 chases them down. Gets the throw and continues on the offensive. Player 1 holding on, show of force. This is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. Knockdown and drowns them from above. Oh, burnout triggered. Blocks. What are they gonna do? Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Rushes in. They gotta dig down deep here. Oh, burnout. They didn't mean to do that. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. Big one. Closes it out.
Woo. You're good. I'll give you that.
Fight round. Fight.
Wow, reads the counterattack. Connects with the throw. Player 2 needs to use the anti-air in the clutch. Player 2, oh yo, wow, super hit. Hold up, it's the final bout. Pack it up, this match might be over. Player 1 can't use drive anymore. With clutch anti-air. 100 hands. What a finish. Woo, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that bloodbath. Hits him with a stopping block. The drive impact is denied. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. What's the play here? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. What are they thinking here? Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weakened. Knockdown. Player 2 chases them down. KO. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Strings it all together. Player 1 didn't manage their drive properly through that round. Meter management is absolutely vital, and they need to manage it properly for this coming round. Gets the combo. Blocks the impact. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Player 1, burnout activates. Player 1 has an empty drive. This is a very precarious situation. Draw critical. What's gonna happen? How can they steal this win? KO! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Fight round. Fight.
Jumps up. Oh, they're in the corner now. Brushes that off and keeps going. That feeling out phase is over. Time to get down to business. Experiencing burnout. Player 2 is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. Connects with the throw. Player 2 with the rhythm owning that space. 100 hands. Are we gonna see a comeback here? This is so tense. No, critical arc now? This is going to hit for a critical arc. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna hit their life bar, but also their nerves. Just go for it. The drive impact doesn't work. A real test. Ooh, what a smart throw. Oh, yo, Rock, super hit. This is a bad situation to be in. They are done. Player 2 clinches the win.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Come on, get ready. Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Ooh, what's this? Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player 1 with a sliver of drive gauge left. They may be in for a tough time. Knockdown. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Sees it coming and blocks it out. All right. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Player 1 chases them down. Absorbs the attack. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Life lead opens up. Up for the quick burn. Finishes with the throw. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Player 1 can't use any drive move, experiencing burnout. Going in, player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big. Just go for it at this range. Catches in the 3 bars for rising fence. We've never seen Terry call out like this. Player 1 needs to burnout. Did they mean to do that? How away! They're taking a step, hits the drive. Oh, put the fear of God in it. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that win back. Smart play to stop the opponent. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Gets a chance with that jump. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. A dangerous range here. Down to the wire. Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something? Player 1 is going to have a hard time next, and a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Player up for Busto Wolf! Is this a game changer? Player 1 needs to hold out until their drive gauge finishes with the throw. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Oh, they're in the corner now. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Flushes that off and keeps going. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. It's a good spot to use the super. The super hits and this looks like it's gonna kill.
Locked on.
Taking no prisoners. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Grabs him. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Gets a chance with that jump in. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Gets a good read on their opponent. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Knockdown. Down to the wire. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. Solid combo. Grabs him, takes a trip. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Can't tech the throw? Taking stock. Player wraps it up with the drive impact. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Checks him with the projectile. Solid combo. Throws him. What's next? What'll happen here? Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Hits him with a stop and pop. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. That combo did decent damage. A quick breather, hits the air throw. Looking for burnout trigger. Jumps. Past the dome. So, what's next? Gets the throw out of the hooligan. Smart, aggressive play there. Can they create an opportunity for themselves? Just tags them and takes the W. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Backdash to start. They're not taking any chances. Jumps in. Oh, the throw connects. Smash reads the jump in perfectly. Both players look for something to work with, but neither are getting the opening they want. Raises with power wave. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. You gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Oh my, the throw tech. Jump. Super art to show them what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. Are we gonna see a comeback here? This is so tense. Yes, sir. More damage, please. Anti-air in the clutch. Closes it out. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with.
Comes a new challenger.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Good parry there and... Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Brushes off the impact. Knockdown. Gets a normal hit, hits him for the stun. This might be over right here. With the KO. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Did well to get the buff in there. Decides to buff up while they can. The hoo-ha's stocked to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? They gotta make sure not to splurge with that drive gauge and leave themselves vulnerable. Solid blocking. Can't tech the throw. Brushes that off and keeps going. Were they baiting them into that? It's a good spot to use the super. Burns a bar to unleash the storm. Sakai Fuhazan. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. This is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. At least one of them is untouchable, impetuous, impregnable, and perfect. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. Let's see what these fighters have up their sleeves out of the gate. Put one in the pocket. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. What are they thinking here? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Blows him. What's next? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Hits him for the stun. This might be over right here. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Heading into the end game now. Takes a big get. KO! Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Opts to create space to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? The Fuha's stocked to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Lots of Fuha banked and plenty of avenues to race through. Saw that jump in coming from a mile away and parries it perfectly. Brushes that off and keeps going. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Good job. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Side switch. Both fighters planning drive impact misses. What are they gonna do? Fires a power wave. A quick breather. Any throw will whiff at that range. So, what's next? Medium kick. Uses their drive gauge. Oh my, the throw tech. Clutch anti-air. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? Crown them from above. Oh, there's a burnout. Catches out the gauge right there. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it.
Such a lovely face.
That amazing never say die attitude got them the win. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Overhead, but it won't work. The low kick hits. Smart, but throws him. Brushes that off and keeps going. But digs in deep to get that drive in. Wow, sat and waited for this opening. Punish counter on reaction. Player 1, will the super art do anything? Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. Super! That clutch anti-air. Dangerous range here. That finds the target. Player 2 with the rhythm owning that pace. Hits that with confidence. They gotta dig down deep here. Grabs them! I can't believe it! Answers with a fireball. Big Drama Jamma! Player 2 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checking their opponent. Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Trips him up. Goes for the throw. Knockdown. Lots of aggression from both sides. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Their super art gauge is running on empty. That's KO. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. The jump in catches them. Are we going to see hit them with a stop and bop? Backs them into the corner in a hurry. Barely looking to impress with this super. Goes end to end with a breezing hawk. Nice damage. Player one is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Drive gauge gap here. Looking for a chance. So, what's next? Fires a power wave! Smart play with the throw. Big opportunity coming. Jumps in. Gutsy play with the grab. Both fighters planning something? Like wrecks them. Gotta be perfect execution with the anti-air. Excellent flop. Gotta do better than that. Dives in. Or pumps the brakes on the impact. Oh, burnout triggered. Both the boys. Yo, critical art now. Turning them inside out and flatlines them. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Raises with power wave. Player two won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. The Condor wind added a bit of... Player two tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Player two with the lead. Will they go for offense or defense? Who will set the bait at... Oh, yo! Raw super here! Catches them out! Excellent damage! Ooh, what a smart flow! Player two is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure. Tomahawk Buster to shut him down! This can lead to some big damage. Okay, here we go. Tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Rising tackle raises the roof. Player one is in a very good spot. Cleared for landing. The whiz what? And whiffs. They're wide open. They are done. Player two really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Jumps, breaks the block with a throw. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Backs them into the corner. What are they thinking here? Well-timed command throw there. Are they trying to slow down the pace with a projectile? Had the radar up and running. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Condor Wind is fully stocked now. Lily's neutral game is now even more dangerous. Knockdown. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Player two chases them down. Heading into the end game, and that's a KO. Timed that perfectly. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Uses the fireball to try and establish their pace. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. This Tomahawk Buster! This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Showing some real tenacity. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. So, what's next? Player one will need to play it to burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player one has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Jumps up. What'll happen if a super art? That's a counter. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Casting the 3 bars for 5-10. We've never seen Terry ball out like this. A real test of nerves here. They are not getting close to hit the drive. Closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. This unleashes some big damage. Condor Wind is helping them start a D9. Keeps cool and locks them out. No, this will break them. What's next? They are in a real bad situation here. Back is perfectly executed. That was catch as catch can, and you're gonna get in a fight.
Comes a new challenger.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Come on, get ready. Cry for mercy. Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Tries to throw, but doesn't connect. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Almost had it, but he gets blocked. All right. Throw whips. Solid combo. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Takes the chance to hurt him. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Drive rush. Gets in their face. Gets them. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Absorbs, lands a punish counter for the first hit. Very slick with the top. Hold your breath. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Back this combo hits and we got trouble coming. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with the chance to score big here. Goes air to air and takes their turn. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Smart play with the throw. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Ooh. Player 1, a thunderous drive impact to close the round. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Fires a power wave! Hits them with a stopping pop. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Finds the target. Oh, combo! The drive impact doesn't work. Anti-air in the clutch. Taps him on the toe. They're turning it right up with a super. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. Player 2 can't win this with solid anti-air. Sets up with the jump in. Wrecks them. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? Noticeable life lead is a... Yo! Critical art now? He's got him now. Here we go. Bison serving up a full tornado. Got no power. No one could have called that. Player 2 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. A jump drops him hard. Oh, they're in the corner. Hits them with a stopping pop. Good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. How much damage can they deal? Add a little super juice into this combo for more damage. That's how you do it. Perfect. Takes the round without getting touched. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Goes for the jump in to start the round. The jump in catches them. They were right to be on guard there. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. What'll happen here? Player 2 will look a super art. The super doesn't hit. That's not gonna hit. Untouchable, impetuous, impregnable, and perfect. Player 2.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Almost had it, but he gets blocked. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Oh! Gets a good read on their opponent. Tagging on a super art here to turn up the heat. Takes a trip. Player 2 chases them down. Holds out with the block. We are near the end of the round, and either hold your breath. Ends the round with a punish counter, living in the opponent's head rent-free right now. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Early round decisions are so important. Charges forward. Oh, bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Knockdown and player 2 holding on to that corner event, hits him with a stop and block. Uses the gauge for a super. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Using the super can open up huge chances, but pumps the brakes on the impact. Reads the throw and escape. Going in. Manages to block the jump-in attack. And whiff! They're wide open! What'll happen here? Player 2 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Knocks off the tank and scores the win! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? This is it! Who's gonna take it all? Oh, what's this? Digs in deep to get that drive impact. Combo! Throws them! Both fighters planning something? Player 2 is a burnout! Did they mean to do that? Player 2, oh! Putting the cherry on top! Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. And whip! They're wide open! Sets up with the jump in, over in a flash! Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Twix in the dashes up. Neither of them willing to back off here. There's a corner switch. Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? Both sides looking for an opening. Plenty of space between the two fighters, but who will decide to close the gap? Knockdown. The super, hold your breath. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very, spends the meter to throw on some massive damage. Takes a trip. Forward throw, not letting them out of the corner. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Impact's a no-go. Gets a normal hit from the drive impact. They're still good. From up above. Can't tech the throw. Takes a big gamble and rips out a Ross KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Takes the chance to hurt him. Player 1 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? Looking for a chance. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. The impact doesn't do anything. Brushes that off and keeps going. This is gonna be bad news. We have super, bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Good heads-up play going for that combo to do enough damage to finish the round. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in.
comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Get ready.
Time to play.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Perfect air-to-air. Opts for the throw. An aggressive attack. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Goes for the throw. Taking stock. Their super art gauge is running on empty. That's going to end the throw, ends the round. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Decides to create some distance to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Throws them to negate the block. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Still slugging it out as they can't squander this punish counter chance. Player one will look to apply pressure here. How will they match burnout? Expect the tempo of the match to change. Jumps in. A quick breather. Ends the meter. Hoping for a good return. Going for the conclusive kill with that super. What a move. Taking no prisoners. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Gets the jump in. Lands a punish counter for the first hit. The combo's there. Backs them into the corner. What are they thinking here? That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Shows the overhead. Forward throw. Not letting them out of the corner. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Steps back to start things off. And he plans a punish counter for the first hit. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Sticks the combo. The impact doesn't do anything. They just won't stop switching sides. Going in. Throws them. What's next? Oh, what's this? Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Knockdown and they return experiencing burnout. Player one will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Jumps. Barely blocks the jump in. Blocks it. Both fighters are trying not to get trapped. Oh, burnout triggered. Just goes for it at this range. Going in. Shot. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Player one will look to up. They get the stun. This is a key. That combo finishes it. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checking their opponent. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Both fighters are low on drive gauge. They'll want to tread carefully for this part of the fight. Deal some damage with that quick combo. The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Whoa, hold on. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that.
Pay attention!
A new warrior has entered the ring!
We're in for something special right here, right now. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Gets a good read on their opponent. The combo's there. Opts for the throw. Lots of aggression from both sides. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Tries to keep the press down to the wire. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Sticks the combo. And the throw ends the round. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game. Smart play to stop the opponent. Gets the counter hit throw. Oh, they're in the corner now. This is a good spot to use the super. Waiting to pounce on this chance to go all in with Terry's rising fist. Their opponent's gonna have to drink this all in. KO. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. They choose to run it back. Let's get right to it. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Throw whip. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. The combo's there. Very solid corner sweep. Punishes that ill-timed attack with a drive impact. Very bad choice there. Taking stock. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. They block the overhead, and likely there's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Opt for bust all wool. Is this a game changer? Player 1 just put. Oh, what's this? Baits out the attack and gets the KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Brushes that off and keeps going. Took him to the corner and a slash. Sticks the combo. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. That's the counter. Knockdown and... Oh, they were looking for that. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Super ends the meter, hoping for a good return. The Wolf of Southtown is on the hunt and ready to show his face. He's about to show everyone who runs this town. Player 1 needs to use closes with the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Other hits them with a stopping block. Nails it. Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. The dome. Player 1, oh my god, they just choked it up. Player 2 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Pumps the brakes on the impact. These guys are not burnout, but they may have a plan here. Player good decision with that throw. Cross super hard incoming.
what were they thinking? Look at the audacity on display with that Buster Wolf! We're so close to the... Are you kidding me? Player 1 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage!
Challenger!
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Parries the attack and... Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. What are they thinking here? The cross-up connects. Will the drive parry here open things up for them? Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Both fighters have no meter. Who's going to make the first move? I think both fighters want to keep an eye on their drive gauge and try to refill it whenever they can. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. And the throw ends the round. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Can't tech the throw?
There's a smart rising tackle!
What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Full game experiencing burnout. Smart play with the throw. Player 1 will have to a super art. Up for the level 1 Vulcan Blast. Oh, says no to the impact. Showing some real tenacity. Player 2 needs to use this to lead to some big damage.
Vulcan Blast! Will this change the round?
Player 2 is not in a good place health-wise, but with a super art in play, ooh, what a smart blow! Oh, here we go! Noticeable life lead is a comeback flatline zone. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Tries to make something happen with an overdrive art. Sandblast. Player 1 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Raises with power wave! Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here? Drive reversal. So, what's next? Fires a power wave! Manages to block the jump-in attack. Both fighters planning something? Throws them! Grabs and throws them away. Oh, what's this? There's a drive impact!
Oh, putting the cherry on top!
And with the Player 1 is in a very good spot now. They're sitting on a full. This is gonna hurt. Perfect flash them. What's next? A back throw for damage and vital positioning.
Nothing stops this train! Oh, putting it all on the line! The Wolf of Southtown is on the hunt and ready to show his face! The man's about to show everyone who runs this town!
Player 2, oh my god, they just choked it up! Player 1,
No way they did that! It is over!
Player 2 reaches the win! But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback.
Shrug that off!
He took him to the corner in a flash. Rising uppercut. Misses the drive impact. Gets the jump in. Trips him up. Sticks the jump in. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position, takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. This is gonna be bad news. Both and a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. KO! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Goes to the overdrive. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Goes for the throw. Both fighters planning something? Risky up-close scrap still going. Sandblast! Springs forward with the drive rush. Gets him with the anti-air. There's a change of side. Gets carried to the corner. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Jumps in. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? There's the impact. What a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Immediate jump in. Fires a power wave. Player 1 didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up. Anti-air in the clutch. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna pump the brakes on the impact? Sandblast. Throws them. Amazing. Oh, yo, raw superhero. Power wave. A projectile to say get off. Let's loose a power wave. Drives it back, misses. What's next? Player 1 is dangerous, reads the jump in perfectly. Dangerous range here. Shrugs that off. Player 2 putting the cherry on top. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. Off suspend, hits the drive. Oh, here we go. The overhead denied. It is over. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Come on! Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Perfect air-to-air. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Projectile to try and change the situation. The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? What are they thinking here? Both sides looking for an opening. Player one can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Throws them to negate the block. Takes a trip. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Knockdown. Will this super art connect? Heading into the end game. In there! Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. That combo did decent damage. Breaks the block with a throw. Player one will look to him. They were right to be on guard there. He has perfect KO. They were in full control there. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Who hits them with a stop and pop? Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Breaks it. They're back into the corner now. Barely blocks the jump. All in with a rush. Ooh, what a smart throw. Player two walls flat into the guard break. There's a burnout. Player two is looking at the overhead deny. No! Stand off the wall! Oh! Putting the cherry on top! Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale. Helps defend the meter on the... All the throw connects. Player two needs to take advantage of this game. All in with a rush. Player two is in a very good spot now. Okay, dear, this unleashes some big damage. Player two can't use all. It's enough. That was a fight heard round the world. Yo, talk that. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Jumps. They quickly get back into the corner of the stage. Neither of them willing to back off. Both fighters have used up a generous amount of drive already. Takes the chance to hurt him. Throws him. What's next? Gets the jump in. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Decides to meet them in the air. Uses the drive rush here to seize. Hold your breath. Were they baiting them into that? Player one is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? Who will capitalize up? Doesn't let up and gets the stun. In there! Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting. Hit them with a stop and pop. Picture perfect punish counter. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Still slugging it out at this range. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Uses the gauge for a super art. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Big super art hit. It's on. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can knock them out of the air? Player 2 is not in a good place health-wise, but with a super art in play, it's still not over. Oh, what's this? We can't squander this punish counter chance. Are we gonna see a comeback? Opts for the critical art. This is the move that every Akuma player wants to hit. I know you were hoping for this, Daniel. The fully revealed Son Goku
simmer. They got it. Doesn't touch the throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Adds a bit of OD spice there. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Akuma going in. Both players look for something. All the throw connects. Looking for a chance. Raises with power wave. Fires a power wave. Demon Rain wrecks them. Connects with the throw. A jump. All in with a rush. Ooh, what a smart throw. Drive rush. Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. Oh, here we go. Player one and whip. They're wide open. Excellent and easy. Player two can't let this simmer. Burns out. Player two can't use any drive moves. Pin. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but
Here comes a new challenger.
and they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
Come on, get ready. Time for a beatdown.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meter. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. The impact gets blocked. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Trips him up. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. All right, what's coming up next? Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Knockdown. Life lead opens up. Takes the with a super art connect KO. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Brushes off the impact. Throws him. What's next? Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Both fighters planning something? Gets the throw and continues on the offensive. Player one both experiencing burnout. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Jumps? Manages to block the jump-in attack. Going in? Hanging on for dear life. In there! Player one proved to be the victor in that mirror match. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Throws him. What's next? What a clutch side piece there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. They're really being worked over in the corner. Player two is just about out of drive after that. The grab misses. Neither of them willing to back off here. The jump-in is denied. All right, what's coming up next? In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Takes the chance to hurt him. Knockdown. Hold your breath. Experiencing burnout. Player one in trouble with no drive. A super art? Each hit is so important here. You've gotta be... burnout activates. They're both out of drive. KO. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Nails the anti-air. Can't tech the throw. Jumps. Sees it coming and blocks it out.
There's a smart rising tackle.
Genius read.
Answers with a rising tackle.
Whips with that huge attack.
Nails the crack shoot.
Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Throw connects and does big damage. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best.
Player brushes that off and keeps going. But the punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Dashes out the gate right there.
This is going to hit for a critical art. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their life spot, but also their nerves.
Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it to draw super art incoming. Big Bad and Beefy Buster Wolf tells them what's good. Medium kick. Player 2 survived that tense mirror match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back.
Oh, says no to the impact. Throws out a projectile. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. They're not gonna allow any jump-ins. Was looking for that jump attack. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive. This is a huge chance to make a field. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. They don't need to go for anything big. Even a light tap could win this round. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner. Both fighters are weighing their options and looking for an opening. Anti-air drops KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like the brushes that off and keeps going. Throws out a projectile. Player 1 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Both sides have a super gauge maxed and ready to rip. Going in, Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Ooh, this is going to be bad news. Uses the gauge for a super art.
Waiting to pounce on this chance to go all in with Jerry's rising fast. Their opponent's gonna have to crank it all in.
Big super art hit. It's on. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? They were expecting that drive impact. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Avoids getting stuck in the corner. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Gets the combo. Will they gamble something here on a drive? And whip! They're wide open!
Power bends it on the fireball!
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent pumps the brakes on the impact.
Raises with power weight!
We're just getting started here. Who will take control? What'll happen here? Player 2 is working with a better gauge. Excellent block. Looking for a chance. Barely blocks the jump in.
Back to them into the corner in a hurry.
Finds the target. Some risky play, but it pays off.
Power wave!
Player 2 needs snipes.
Nothing stops this train.
Full combo. Solid anti-air. Knocks them out of the air. Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Dangerous range here. Noticeable closes it out. Player 2 comes...
Now, find a new rival.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Round one.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. Who's it gonna be? Player 2 with the life lead. Checks him with the projectile. Down to the wire. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive. Strings it all together. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. From up above, takes him all the way to the corner. KO! Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Hold your breath. Lands a punish counter for the first hit. Combo with the target combo. Sticks the combo. Jumps? Both fighters planning something? Player 1 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. Time to reassess the situation? Barely blocks the jump in. Quick breather. Fires a power wave! Drive rush to keep it going. What'll happen here? Player 1 will look to apply hit them with a stopping block. Were they baiting them into that? Can they create an opportunity for them? Uses the gauge for a super art.
Big anime vibes with Imperium's end.
That final push at the end paid off in spades. When you have a chance to finish things, you gotta take it. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. Fireball from very low. What's next here? Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Good anti-air. Knockdown. Spends a little drive gauge here to go on the offensive. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. It's a normal hit, but they get in there. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Knockdown. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Got their eye on the air. Picks up the win with the projectile. Good read. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Sees it coming and blocks it out. With the throw. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but down to the wire. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Goes for the... Oh, burnout triggered. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Blocks the impact. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. Wrecks them. Both fighters planning something? Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Knocks them out of the air. That's a counter. What are they gonna do? Jumps up. Power win! Hits the drive. A real test of nerves here.
Both sides getting ready.
So, what's next?
Demon Rage now?
Amazing! Strong critical. What's gonna happen? A clean KO. Nice meter awareness. No way, that win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned. Player 2 was an absolute...
Now, find a new rival.
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Anticipates the overhead. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Neither of them willing to back off here. Fireball from very low. What's next here? What a finish. Great meat in the life gauge there. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Nails the anti-air. Can't tech the throw. Quick breather. Oh, they're in the corner. They were right to be on guard there. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Ooh, hits them with a stopping block. It's a good spot to use the super. Going for the conclusive kill with that super. What a move. Taking no prisoners.
No way!
Player 2 gained a hard-fought victory there. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? The throw misses. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. The drive impact nets them a sweet punish counter. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Shows the overhead. Oh, easy tech. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Player 1 is just about out of drive on the back. Knockdown. Down to the wire. They can open up this round big by converting this punish counter. Takes the chance to hurt him. Throws him to negate the block. Takes a trip. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. The jump in is denied. Player 1 in trouble with no drive. Trying to read each other here. Jumps in. Can't tech the throw. Taking stock. Fires a power wave. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. This is a critical point of the round, which uses the gauge for a super art. Hits them with the Buster Wolf for some stylish damage. Player 1 just put themselves on equal footing with that super. Nobody blinked. The experiencing burnout comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Breaks the block with a throw. The drive impact is denied. Brushes that off and keeps going. Were they baiting them into that? Both fighters have a full super meter burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return.
Waiting to pounce on this chance to go all in with Terry's rising match. Their opponent's gonna have to drink this all in.
Both fighters planning something?
Fires a power wave. Anti-air in the play.
Sees the overhead coming, throws them. What'll happen here? Pumps the brakes on the impact. Looking for a chance. Impact squashed. A jump? And they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal. The next touch may decide this round. Player reads the throw in the streets. Oh, here we go. An attack willing to risk it for the overdrive. They are not getting close to each other. Closes it out. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Open, reads the jump in perfectly. Dashes forward. Ooh, brushes that off and keeps going.
Yes, super art to show them what a PhD and fighters can do for you.
Look at the damage. Drops them.
tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Oh my god, what a throw tech! Both sides getting ready. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Breaks through with the throw. Player 1 comes away with the win. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Answers with a rising tackle.
Shoots off a fireball up close. The jump in is denied. The impact gets blocked. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player 2 has the life lead. Trips him up. Oh, whiffs the drive impact. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Knockdown. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Holds out with the block.
Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to tank.
Player 2 in trouble with no drive. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing.
Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Hits them with a stop and block.
They choose to spend the meter to up the damage by a bit. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Side switch in the corner. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Throw leaves them wide open.
It's a good spot to use the super.
Both fighters planning something,
Rushes that off and keeps going.
the life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return.
Uses the cage for the super.
They're not playing around.
Oh, let's go. Back into the corner. What setup to crown them from above?
They choose to spend the meter to up the damage by a bit.
Punish counter on the action. Flatline them. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Oh, a win! And whip! They're wide open.
Manages to block the jump-in attack.
Ah, genius read with that throw escape.
Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on?
Excellent block.
Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage.
Here comes a big... Sees the overhead coming. Nothing stops this train. Oh, combo! Let's go! Back into the corner. Punish counter on reaction. Turning it right up with a super. This might be a pivotal super art. A real test of nerve. Wraps it up with a throw. Player 1 survives that test.
Comes a new challenger.
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. You're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. The impact gets blocked. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan. Heading into the...
There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished.
They're jostling for the KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. dashes. Smart play to stop the opponent there. The throw brushes that off and keeps going. Gets carried to the corner. Hopes with, oh, what's this? They can't squander this punish counter chance. What'll happen here? Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Smart play with the throw. Hits them with a stopping block. Super to show them what our PhD and fighters can do for you. Uses the game for the super. They're not playing around here. Counting on the super to... Yo! Critical art now? Closes it out! Player 1 is the last fighter standing.
Here comes a new challenger.
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
Round 1.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Gets a good read on their opponent. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. What's the play here? Plays on the press. Hold your breath. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Oh, easy 10. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Life lead opens up. KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Uses a fireball to try and establish their pace. Down to the wire. Still very early in the round. Box him with a target combo. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Just go for it at this range. Catches in the 3 bars for right defense. We've never seen Terry fall out like this. Player 1 needs burnout. KO. Player 2 is the last fighter standing. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Oh! There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize it. All that grinding and training mode paid off. Look at the optimal damage on that combo. Hold your breath. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Burnout is tripped. Gets him. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. The drive impact whips. Are they ready to punish? Pokes with a medium kick. Raises with power wave. Throws a fireball. Fires a power wave. Hits him with a stopping block. Gets the combo. There's a smart rising tackle. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. What's the next move? Looking for a chance. Drive gauge gap here. Zones with the fireball. Brushes that off and keeps going. Jumps. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Both fighters have a full looking to impress with this super. Is this gonna kill? They're not dead. This fight's not over. They must have a game plan here with a critical art on KO. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? It's the drive. Answers with a rising tackle. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? This is gonna be bad news. Oh, away! Carried to the corner. This may be bad news. Wow, sat and waited for this opening.
perfectly executed. Player 2 comes away with the win.
Akuma, Zangief, Blanca, Chun-Li, Honda, Ryu. Rashid. Now, find a new rival.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Just out of range for that throw. Player 1 has the life lead. Goes for a drive rush. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Got their eye on the air. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Sticks the jump in. Taking stock. In a dire KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Still very early in the round. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. What'll happen here? Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Both fighters planning something? Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Knockdown and looking for a chance. Big throws. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. And whip! They're wide open! Ooh, hits him with a stopping block. All in with a rush! The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Getting up close and personal. No! Critical art now? flatlines them. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in for this one. They're using a fireball to force a reaction. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Both fighters look to set things up as they continue to jostle for position. Player 2. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Wrecks them. Keeping them away. Sticks out a kick. Gotta be careful not to drop them hard. Player 2 all in with a rush. Player 2 is in a very good decision with that throw. Okay, here we go. Player 2 is on the brink of disaster. Any throw will whiff, tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Looking for a hole. Jump! This is gonna hurt. A jump? Holy! Nothing stops this train! Putting it all on the line! Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super. Does not leave anything to chance with that super finish! Player 2 made some smart moves there! Great game!
Welcome to the Battle Hub. Okay then. Thanks so much.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Round 2. Fight.
That blocks the low kick.
Impact counter! Oh, that's so sick!
Springs forward with the drive rush.
Big enemy body! Flatline zone!
Player 1 brings it.
Round 1. Fight.
The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's down to the wire.
Hits them with fire!
Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Jumps? Oh, easy tech. There's a change of sides. Gets. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Another fight is coming your way. Here comes a new challenger.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Blocks the jump in. You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. No go for the throw. Trips him up. Throws him down. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. Still slugging it out here. Combo with the target combo. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Takes a trip. Grabs him. Goes for the super art. Knockdown. Holds out with the block. In a dire situation, they can't afford any burnout.
Let's take the tempo of the match to take.
Taking stock. The counterattack connects. Great sense to take advantage of even the smallest opening. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Nails the anti-air. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Will gain control of the match in the early going. A quick breather. Smart play with the throw. Hits him with a stopping bomb. Oh, what's this? Digs in deep to get that drive in. Both fighters planning something? Burnout activates. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. And whiffs! They're wide open! Jump tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Going on the offensive? Connects with the throw. Oh, here we go! Critical art now? Here comes clean KO. Nice meter alert. Flatline zone.
You're kidding me!
Player 2 faced the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win!
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Let's off a projectile to waste time. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Hold your breath. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Smart throw, that'll do more damage than usual. They trade hits, and now, caught in the cross-up. Well timed. Burnout activates. Like the punish counter gives them a great KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Medium kick hits. Are we going to see some fireworks? Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Jumps in. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Player 1 in dire straits with Burnout. Hits them with a stopping bomb. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Cashes out of the gauge to summon out to air. Not even the eye of the storm is safe. A quick breather. Blocks it. Ready and waiting with a spinning mixer. Player 1 has an empty drop, rushes that off and keeps going. We have Super Arts on deck. There's still a chance to turn this. Oh, Burnout triggered. Going in, Player 2 will look to apply all in with a rush. Noticeable life with Roses with the throw. Hitting him with the smart stuff. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Sandblast. Player 1 needs to use that drive gauge better if they want to take things back. Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on? Gotta be careful not to whip. Good decision with that throw. A quick breather. Player 1, this is gonna hurt. Drive gauge gap here. Nice fireball. Checks with a sandblast. Looking raw, super hard incoming. Vulcan blast. Will this change the round? Cross-up attack. The drive impact doesn't work. Not in range. Excellent block. Sets up with the jump in. Jump. Where you go? All in with a rush. Noticeable life. Oh, drive rush. Okay, here we go. Impact squash. Pressure throw pumps the brakes on the impact. What are they gonna do? That was a magical shot. That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in a fight. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Jumps in. Gotcha. Box him with a target call. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. Hits the back throw, looking to set something up to get more damage. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Both players with no drive in the tank. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weaker. Player 1 is maintaining the corner. This stun might mean the end of this round. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Smart throw, that'll do more damage than usual. Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. Who's gonna take it? They return to center stage. Still slugging it out at this range. Smart play with the throw. Super Art on deck for both fighters. How they springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 is dominating this match. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Knock that drive rush to keep it going. Risky up-close scrap still going. Like no lasting judgment goes unpunished.
I am the turbulent.
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Throws a fireball. Player 2 didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up here. Blocks it. All in with the rush. Looking to impress with this super. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales.
Yo, you good?
Player 1 drive impact doesn't work. They're in range. Solid anti-air. Jump frame knuckle. Are we gonna see a comeback? This is gonna hurt.
Medium kick! Woo! I dare you to find me a better match.
Blanca.
Another fight is coming your way.
HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on.
Let's go. Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Whoa, hold on. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Definitely saw that counter coming. An aggressive attack. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Just out of range for that throw. Grabs him. Taking stock. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Very solid corner. KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Hit them with a 1-2-3. Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Grabs and throws them away. They exchange blows. Big throws. Both fighters planning something? Going on the offensive? Looking for a chance. Backstep rolling attack? Peppers them with a Psycho Blitz. Charges forward. Super arts on deck for both. Links it! Are they going to be able to come back and stack the finish? Oh, Indians, what a finish! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Hit them with a stop and pop. They can open up this round big by converting this punishment. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Blows them. What's next? All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. This is a tough spot. Knockdown. Nice tech. Get some. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. They're in the corner and the beatdown continues. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Blocks it. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Looking to impress with this super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Doesn't miss a beat. Player 2, clutch anti-air. Gets some big game on the wild hunt. Amazing. Angel closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Trouble from up. Perfect execution with the anti-air. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Drops the glove. Here comes the super. All the throw connects. Okay, here we go. Player one with the rhythm, owning that space. Oh my God, what a throw test. This is a gigantic life lead. What a finish. Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that.